Part. We're going to cover how to actually knit using your arms and roving. First thing you'll need to do is cast on. So how I start is I drape the roving over my left arm, and then I'm going to be holding it in my right hand, and if you twist your hand, you'll see you'll get a backward loop that will actually tighten like so. Okay, so we're going to do that one more time. We need 2 backward loops on our left arm, okay, to get started. So now I've got those, and now I can do my cable cast on, which basically I'm just going to reach through between these 2 loops, pull up a loop, and now I've got this loop here. Before I put it on my hand, I'm going to twist it this direction and put it on my hand, and I'll show you that again. So I'm going to reach through, grab the roving, pull up my loop, turn it, and put it on. Reach through, pull up my loop, and then I'm turning it so that when I pull up the loop, you can see this is the bottom part of the opening is the part that I want to go on my hand. And basically, I mean, that's not exactly critical, but it does make a nice little twist edge along the bottom there. Okay? Now, I'm also going to try to make more room on my own. So, I'm going to remove that first cast on that I did and scoot it up. So I just undid that very first cast on. So now I've got an actual stitch here for my beginning cast on, and I've got 3, 4, 5 stitches cast on. Okay, so I'm going to continue to cast on till I've got enough for the width that I want to make my blanket. Definitely have to have some pretty decent arm strength. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just going to stop there. 10 cast-ons. Okay. Now I'm ready to start knitting. So basically what I'm going to do is reach through here, pull up a loop, and put it on my right hand. All right, I'll try that, show you that again. So got our last cast on. I'm going to reach through here, grab my loop, slide it right onto my hand. Okay, and now I'm just going to move that over. Now I'll do it again. Reach through, grab a loop, and put it on my hand. And slide it off of my left hand. Go through like that.
This is just pretty basic how to get started with arm knitting if you're wanting to try to make something out of roving, but it is really basic.
All right. So now we've got our first row done. And then to do the second one, second row, I'm going to take the, I think the easiest way is going to be to pull this through, and I'm pulling it over to this side. So let me try that again. I'll show you a little better. So I'm going to reach through, pull it up, and slide it down. And for this one, I'm going through, pulling it up, sliding it on. Slide it on. Let me see if I can get that to work. Your feet out a little more. Roving. Reach through, grab your roving, follow the loop through, slide it over. Grab. Make sure you grab the right end of your roving. Slide it over. Reach through. Okay. So we're gonna run this very edge one, and I've run out of room again. All right. So we're going to reach through, grab a loop, through and hold up. And then you can see here what we've got. Very large stitches with a lovely cabled cast on edge. So that's how you just continue in that manner. To do the next row, I would just reach through, grab my loop, pass it over. Reach through, grab my loop, pass it off. Reach through, grab my loop, pass it off. Isn't that fun? And I don't think I've done this for a very long time, but it's pretty simple to ornament. There you go. All right, so hopefully that helps answer some of the questions on how to get started on a blanket or a scarf or a cowl. You would obviously want to, I would probably start small because it is a lot of weight on your arms. So if you're wanting to do a full-size blanket, be prepared to use your entire arm all the way up to your elbow or shoulder, and really have some endurance built up. So start with a scarf or a cowl and work up from there. And it's really fun.